I've been asked to stream that in the morning. So if you have any requests, make sure you get them into me now. I'll be using FlowTrade as I usually do. When I get to the FlowTrade, I self-sponsor my streams by Bang Energy Drink because I am up probably 2 hours before everybody else. The Dow down almost 1%. Nasdaq plunged 2.14%. So I was looking at triple Qs there. Gold dropped 11 points overnight, 0.25%, I guess. And the Japan USD dollar average, I think it's the yen, was up 0.3. So typically, what I like said that the government would. It's just growth versus a prior view of 6%. And they expected to complete their share buybacks and don't expect any more buybacks this year. So that's important. Lordstown Motors Ride, which is like the stepchild of all the EV markets. Foolishly, anyway. So Ride is been downgraded. So here's what's interesting: they were upgraded to $5 yesterday, and then they got downgraded to $2 from $8 today. So lots of just wants to be. Lululemon, right? This is a large cap that I like to play a lot. They approved a 500 million boost in the buyback program, right? Very, very interesting there. And let me see. Energy. Coal stock jumped again on Monday. Yay for coal burning. Clean energy, my friend. Clean energy. All right, to do healthcare. All right, so in healthcare, there's lots of news coming out, and this is what I'm pretty interested in the healthcare sector. So Johnson & Johnson announces the submission of emergency authorization amendment to the FDA to support its booster of its single-shot COVID vaccine. Right, it includes data showing increased protection to 94% against moderate to severe critical COVID-19 in the U.S. Substantial increase in immune response when booster was given within 6 months. Okay, so that's positive news for Johnson & Johnson. And then contrarian, right, Pfizer and BioNTech came out, said that their vaccine effectiveness in preventing infection by the coronavirus dropped to 47% from 88, right, 6 months after the second dose. So last month they came out and said that, hey, our second booster dose is 88% effective. There was a big rally in Pfizer, right? Where previously the analysis showed that the vaccine's effectiveness in preventing hospitalization and death remained high at 90% for at least 6 months. So for me, that says, why would I go with a Pfizer booster if it's only going to be 50% effective when you've got like mRNA coming out saying that their effectiveness is greater. So it should be an interesting day with the Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson little fight that's happening there. AstraZeneca also came out and said that they submitted a request to FDA for emergency use of its prophylaxis for symptomatic COVID-19. So they've got a drug out that's intended to treat. Let's see, I can't remember what prophylaxis is, but I think I don't even know what it is. I'm not going to look it up. All right, 1 second. Excuse me. So typically I'll go over some news, picking out anything that's interesting to me. And then at that point, I'll start looking at. Also, Facebook and Instagram reconnected late yesterday. The world didn't end because Facebook dropped. I didn't even notice it. Late Monday after nearly 6 hours of being offline. Ooh, snap. Dude, thanks, Sig. Brokerage. So Robinhood introduces 24/7 phone support. That's interesting because that was one of my main gripes with Robinhood. Is there was no way for you to be able to get a hold of somebody. So I think I'm bullish on Hood now, right? That is a huge deal. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, I am travel Wi-Fi will be chat works. USB-C charging. It's a 3K little portable monitor. It's literally this big, right? It's the size of a tablet. It's just, if I had, 5 of those, then I could create a command center that's only like, this wide for me to look at instead of my massive base. It is the Smart Money, Dark Pool, and Block Trade algo software. I use this pretty exclusively for looking for divergences. A divergence means that price action is diverged from the flow index algo. The flow index algo tracks large institutional hedge funds, big boys like million, the big boys, right? Their data feed is expensive and it is solid. It's also the only really leading indicator out there to show you what's happening in the market before the price action responds. So we look for that divergence. So for example, if price action is falling, the flow index is rising. That's showing that institutional funds are buying into the dip, and that we'd look for party time. I'm just kidding. That's a shout out to the boy Laz, who just got back from Dubai, and it's a little private joke that we have since it was funny as heck because he lives in Miami. I call him my little Tony Montana. Anyway, what a white line is it's when a regular block trade and a dark pool trade print so close to each other that I can't separate them out. So I'll just draw a white line. Those are major areas of support and resistance that I usually pay attention to over just regular or dark pool trades. There are a couple on the screen now. So Neil, everybody knows. So I'm just looking at general. It looks 21-day EMA labor intensive on my machine, or else we're not going to go anywhere. It'll just lag out and nobody will be able to see anything. Let's see. So they're using dollar sign. So it'll be dollar sign ES. They're going to start introducing 24/5, I believe, trading for SPX and the VIX, right? All right? Thanks, Sig. Let's see if that works for trading there. TrendSpider, ES. Here. So let me do that. I've got like 3 laptops moving. All right. I'm going to start check it out. So I was looking at Walmart, Hood. What else? Facebook. Right, the WAP above the 618. So basically up above 136.88. Backtest VWAP, or potentially daily, or this 200 SMA at 138.65, which is really close to VWAP, right, of the highest, right there at that level. We can break through that, back test it. I think we can easily run to the 618 of the 4-hour 618 at 42.76. That would be taking out Monday's highs on our way up to the 1272 extension at 43.75. That's a 4-hour 1272 fib extension. However, we do have the 4-hour 50 at 43.25 that we have to get through, 43.28, and then finally 43.75. Way up 6. Level at 335.79, 35.80-ish. I think that would be a good trend reversal indication, and we have to fight through all of these previous block trades. 50, back test for support, could rally to 335.80. However, the algo is net selling. Thoughts, Zoom, Amazon. So after the sell-off yesterday, we trading at the mean, right? 159.90 is where we're at now. I like that level of support. So if we get a pop in the morning, so overnight we had a nice little pop to bull flag. We're above So on Johnson & Johnson, we are above monthly VWAP. We're above monthly point of control, right? We have a, I think it's monthly V at 161.66, which is 57. So I'm just going to burn through these last couple ones really quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to do a whole lot of market. You know what I can do? Get these up. Come on, BA load.